Hey guys, it's Sensuki and welcome to my Beginner's Guide to Pillars of Eternity, and in this video I'll be showcasing the tank Chanter. So I didn't start in the menu this time just to speed it up a little bit. Okay, so this is the Chanter I've created. I've created a wild all-in. Now this will work with pretty much any class, but all-ins are the best at tanking because of their naturally high perception and resolve. So technically I think I could have had 19 resolve and 20 to perception. I can't remember what their bonuses are. Yeah, so for resolve, you get +1 as an all-in, so they get naturally high perception and resolve. So that allows me to get some bonus deflection. I've dumped my dexterity and my might because with this build, you're not really going to be focusing on damage. So -6% to both of those is not really that bad, but the hit on your fortitude is pretty nasty because I've only got 10 constitution as well. I preferred to put those points into intellect to give me some extra duration on my invocations, because I'm going to be using summons, and some extra area of effect on my chants. Now, I chose so Defiant Resolve is the wild all and passive, and when you get hit by a will attack, it increases your deflection for 10 seconds. I don't know if that stacks with multiple will attacks. I'm not sure. I've never actually tried it because in the backer beta there's not many characters that attack you with will attacks, except in one of the areas which I get a really bad frame rate in, so I haven't bothered to go down there. Chants I'll show off in a second, and when you're level 1 you pick an invocation. I picked the one that summons skeletons because I think people will enjoy that, and in order to use the skeletons in these fights, I'm deliberately going to have to not attack enemies because I will just kill them too quickly. Because one of the problems I've been finding is I deal with enemies a bit too efficiently. So when I'm playing Chanters, that often means that because combat doesn't go very, very long, I don't have time to use their invocations, because by the time I get 3 chants done, the combat's over. So that's one of the problems that I have with Chanters sometimes, but that should be different in the full game. So Chanters have some special UI stuff. They have a little resource icon down in the bottom right of their portrait, and they also have this chant UI thing here, which displays the chants playing. So if it also moves with the if you collapse their invocation menu, which is this one here. And so that's the invocation menu. That's a summon skeleton thing that I showed before. This is the chant menu, and these are the 2 chants that I picked at level 1. You get to pick 2 chants, 1 invocation. So I picked At the Sight of Their Comrades, Their Hearts Grow Bold, which gives me +10 to fortitude and will for 6 seconds. Now this has a duration of 4 seconds and a linger duration of 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure those are affected by intellect, but it's not actually showing in the description, which I think is a bug. I already reported that in the backer beta, and I also chose Thick with Their Tongue Stumbling Over Their Words, which reduces the foe concentration by -10, so they're easier to interrupt. There's a couple other ones at level 1. There's one that reduces damage by 10% or something like that. Now with the chants, you click on them to remove them. So and you can have 1 chant in the menu if you like, and that will cause you to get accumulate chants faster, which I think is what I'm going to do. You can also chant the same chant twice to get a special bonus, which is something that I've never done. I remember reading about it in the manual. I'm not actually sure if it's still in, but when you queue up at 2 chants of the same type, I think you get a special bonus when they're in between the linger time when they're active. I'm not sure how that works, so maybe experiment with that yourself. You'll have to check the combat log or the buff icons down the side of the character sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 1 chant because I want to get 3 chants up as fast as possible. Okay, so I'm going to show my character sheet. Oh, sorry, not my character sheet, my inventory. So currently I'm wearing scale armor, and I'm also using a large shield, which gives me 16 deflection and -8 to accuracy. Shields have been nerfed since the last backer beta patch. They used to give 20 deflection and -10 accuracy. Now it's 16 and -8. I still think shields are not a very flexible item. So I would have preferred that they don't nerf as accuracy as much as they do, but they're like, if you're stacking deflection on a character shield, because the more deflection you have, the better the bonus deflection gets. So that's why shields are so good on characters that stacking deflection. On characters that aren't stacking deflection, they're pretty bad. So shields are really, really good on focused deflection builds.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into combat here now.
Let's check
I
those outcrops.
I don't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deliberately I'm going to knock the wolves down with Kalisha, but I'm not going to attack them. I'm just going to cancel her action so I get a chance to show off the skeletons, because
Sure.
I'll just beat them too
What you
quickly.
need?
Okay, so here we go. Alright, so as you can see, the chant UI is now coming up. I don't like how it displays the icon above the chant. I think that's needless because you can see the icons inside the chant UI. So as you can see, in the chant UI with these lines, the thick line I think is the standard duration, which I think is 4 seconds, and then the one after it is the linger duration, I think, or something like that. Okay, so that's one wolf knockdown. Now, okay, the chant should be finished. Okay, so now I've got one chant, alright? So I need 2 more to be able to summon the skeletons. So I'll make one more attack, and I'll attack this one. I'm just going to try and stall a little bit. Okay, so I've got 2 chants. You heard the sound coming from the chanter as well. I'm going to cancel Kalisha's action. I'm just going to get her to stand there so I can get 3. Okay, so now I can summon the skeletons.
What you need?
And that really lags the game. It's annoying they haven't fixed that bug, because like my frame rate dropped to 20 then. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, tank Chanter, summon skeletons. What I really should have been doing is tanking those myself, but I just wanted to showcase how cool this is. Skeletons don't do much damage, but I think because their stats are lower or something like that, they're actually attacking the skeletons instead of my characters. And that really lags the game when that happens. Hopefully they fix that.
Right.
Alright, so now I'm going to tank with the chanter, and I'm going to... Oh, I did it again. I've got to remember to pick up these berries. I'm going to just send my tank chanter in alone and leave Kalisha, and I'm just going to sit there and do nothing, and I'm going to summon the skeletons, and I'm going to kill the enemies that way. So I'll leave... I'll like sit Kalisha in the middle and do nothing.
What a surprise.
Okie dokie.
Ambush.
So I hope... Yep, so they're both... Alright, you can move over there. Hey! Did you hear that? The voice for the chant, they finally added that in, so they actually sing it at the start of combat. Waiting. Alright, skeleton time. Haha!
Huh? Craved Afila Thirlin.
I may even get 6 skeletons here. Oh yes, definitely summoning them again. Oh, it just resummons them, okay.
Craved Afila Thirlin.
Oh no, you killed one of my skeletons. Oh. Yes, this is taking a long time. So yeah, chanters are pretty cool. And they don't require much micromanagement. I didn't take much damage. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to see if these guys are over here, because in the last video I made, there was only one guy.
Being quiet.
And there should be more guys than that. Yeah, they're here this time. Okay, so I'll level up a bit and I'll showcase some more stuff. Okay, so I've cheated myself in some levels. So I'm not going to worry about skills. You can actually leave skill points, but I'm just going to leave them there. Okay, so this is what you get at a level 2 chant. You get another invocation, so I can summon a spectre, which is, and they do pretty good damage as well, so I might actually pick that one. There's also one that reduces the DR of enemies in a cone. This one here increases the DR of, the shock and slash DR of your allies, I think, or something like that. But I don't really like that one because it's only 2 DR types. It's a pretty weak spell. This one here stuns and pushes enemies back. It's pretty low damage, so that's not bad. It's a disable. This one used to be the most powerful Chanter spell, but recently the lead designer Josh Sawyer nerfed it through the roof, and now it sucks. So hopefully they bump it back up a little bit. I don't think it does like really weak damage, so I wouldn't worry about it. And this one here is a cone. Foe only AoE. You notice all these only damage enemies. They don't damage allies, which is handy, and it does some crush damage. So yeah, that's not too bad. I'm gonna go summoning because yeah, that's cool. And now regarding tanking chanters, you want defensive talents. So weapon and shield style is what we want here. Oh no, they've nerfed it. +6 shield deflection and shield deflection to reflex. That sucks. This used to give you 10 shield deflection. Oh well, it's still pretty good. So I think I'll go with that. That will make me harder to hit. And I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it at level 2. Well, so I'll summon the Spectre. Yes, we are going to stealth in.
Huh?
I want to go first because I'm tanking. Okay. Oh, you missed your knockdown, you weak girl. Ah, 2 misses. All right. Run away, and I'm gonna summon the Spectre in a second. Aha, okay, time to shine. Alright, let's get cooking. Ooh, 23 damage, hello. Oh, yes. Oh, this is hilarious. So yeah, as you can see, the tank chant is pretty funny with their summon spells. You can just continuously summon units. You just stand there doing nothing, and then once you've got 3 chants, summon a unit. But the reason I'm doing them so quick is because I've only got one thing in my chants. You can queue up chants, like you can queue up 3 different ones because you get a fair few in the end. You can actually rename your chants. So what should I call this one? I'm not sure. What should I name this chant? Lol, you're dead. That's very unimaginative, but that's another cool feature that I think people will like as well. Alright, so hopefully this was a fun demonstration. I actually had fun playing that as well. Yeah, so this is the Tank Chanter build. It's a very good build, highly recommended for new players because it doesn't require you to do much. It's funny and you get to summon stuff, and I think many people will enjoy this build. So hopefully you like this video. The next one will be the Druid, followed by the Wizard and the Monk, and then the Paladin, and then I'll try and cover the other classes after that. I'm actually only on a 1 megabit I only have 1 megabit upload because I live in regional Australia. So it does take a while for me to upload these. Like I think it's about 30 minutes to half an hour of video to upload one and process it. So I don't actually know if I'll be able to get all the videos up by the time of release, in which case most of you will be in the game. Because I'm sure many people, well not everybody will be, but a lot of people will be. So I will actually get at least one video up of every class, and then I don't know if I'll be around for a few days because it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, and then we're going out in Melbourne on Saturday, and then I'm not sure what's happening after that. But anyway, thanks for watching guys, and look forward to the next one.